Hello guys and welcome back in this cool special video. Why is it special, you wonder? Because last night was my birthday. Yay, I just turned 23 years old. Yes, I'm getting mature a minute by the minute. It's a new day, it's a cool day when I'm 23 right now. And I just received, I did not just received it, it's been a long time with this request and I was really busy. So I thought let's make it this morning. I've already made it, but unfortunately when I was recording it the first time I noticed that the microphone wasn't working, so I fixed it and now we are up and running. So yes, last night was my birthday, and if it's your birthday today, I wish you the happiest birthday. Again, this is a cool requested video by Mr. Jace Richards. If you are wondering what it is, it's a pickup truck. He wanted a high competitor to the legendary Ford F150 SVT Lightning, because the SVT Lightning is a legendary pickup truck with a 5.4 liter supercharged Ford modular V8. That's the name of the family of it. It produced in the first generation 340 horsepower and in the second generation 380 horsepower, 450 pound-feet of torque, 0 to 60 in the first generation 6.2 seconds, the second generation in 5.2 seconds. LSD in the back, CD changer, 60 changer, cloth interior, basic sporty American pickup truck. And he wanted a competitor to it. So I made this. I've called it the Thunderbolt Turbo, because in automation there are no superchargers yet, and he allowed me to install turbos on this beast. So you will see the specs and I hope you like it. So let's start with the chassis. It's the corrosion resisting steel, the panels everywhere. Monocoque chassis, of course. I could have chosen ladder, but monocoque is more safer. It's better in every way. Advanced high strength steel, which is the best steel possible you can find it. Front longitudinal double wishbone suspension in front, solid axle leaf in the back, so you can haul cargo in the back without any problems. Plus 2 quality, because I wanted a good chassis. This is the variant body that I chose. The color of the rims are steel, and the body itself I chosen this one, the rich red as they call it. These are the fixtures that I chose. These cool headlights, fog lights, twin grills, the badge, these side mirrors, these rims, indicators, and these door handles, the antenna, another indicator, license plate, tail light, this badge, these twin exhaust. Cool, I really think it's cool, and this bonnet raise here, which I think it makes the car, a little bit high performance. Can give it this hunky muscle look, which I like. Next, this is the engine that I chose, 90 degrees V8 with aluminium block, 95.1 millimeters on both bore and stroke, dual overhead camshaft, 4 valves per cylinder, which is good because I want to choose the variable valve lift technology, aluminium heads, forged steel crankshaft, lightweight forged connecting rods, and the same for the pistons. Plus 2 quality, 10.1 to 1 compression ratio. I always like high compression ratios. That's why I really like it, because this way you can make the engine to burn the fuel much more efficient. But some companies, even the Ford company, when they made the SVT Lightning engine, the compression on it is 8.4 to 1. Yes, 8.4 to 1 compression ratio, because they were using electronic fuel injection. As you can see, I'm using direct fuel injection. Direct fuel injection is more efficient, and you can use higher compression with it. The cam profile is fairly simple, 28 normal cam profile, but the VVL is a high performance 81. With the help of a turbo, the power band is really good. It's not bad, it looks good, and the torque is just mesmerizing. I like it. Variable valve timing for all cams, plus 2 quality on the cams, turbocharger, ball bearing, air-to-air large intercooler, 55.5 millimeter on the compressor and the turbine. The R ratio is 0.855. The boost, I thought 10 psi is good, and I still think that 10 psi is good enough. More than 10 psi is just going crazy. Unless if you are aiming like 1000 horsepower or something, you can go bazooka with the boost. But as a regular daily driving car, I think 10 psi is good enough. Quality on the turbo is +2, of course, because you don't want the turbo to spill oil or to kill your engine or to have a boost leak or not to boost properly. I mean, you can put it on 0, but I prefer +2 to give it that extra boost on the reliability section. Let's see, the injection is direct injection, as I mentioned before, twin throttle bodies, performance intake manifold, premium 95 octane fuel. That's what you want to use when you are running turbocharged engine. Unless if you are running on eco one, then you can use a 91 octane. But you should read the manual, the owner's manual, so you can determine which one. And as you can see here, it's 94.9. That's what the engine requires to work without detonation or knocking. The ignition timing is 54, and if you are wondering, yes, I have 0.1 of an octane, and I should increase it. No, because the engine will knock. So 54. The RPM is 7,000, and yes, the engine can rev higher, as you can see, 8,000 on the pistons, 7.5 on the roads, and 7.7 on the crank. But the more I increase the RPM, as you can see, it will not make any extra power. As you can see, I mean, if I want, I can increase it to 7,200, and it will still make 555 horsepower at 7,200. Okay, if you want more RPM, so this is what I will give you, 7,200. The exhaust is dual. It's a 4. Well, alright, let's get back to it. It's 4.5 inches for the exhaust and 140 millimeter for the exhaust again. That's the diameter of it. And the high flow 3-way Cadillac inverters, straight through mufflers all the way, +2 quality, and this is how it looks. It looks gloriously amazing, and this is how it sounds. Sounds magnificent at idle. Sounds absolutely amazing. So this is the engine, guys. It sounds at idle very amazingly well, and at high RPM it just screams. Shove it in the car. As you can see, I've chosen rear-wheel drive manual 5-speed, and as you can see, top speed is at 300 kilometers. That's what the transmission can take. Let's see, 81 on the spacing with 2% wheel spin, which is very acceptable. Electronic LSD, yes, I've chosen LSD. I know it's expensive, but when I chose the geared or the vicious, the 0 to 100 time was really high, and I want to beat the Lightning SVT because the Lightning SVT F150 goes from 0 to 60 in 5.2 seconds, as I mentioned before, and on the first generation at 6.2, and I want my car to be faster though, so I chosen the electronic LSD. Plus one quality, medium compound tires, 255 the width on the front and back, 16 inches on the rims and 700 the tire diameter, alloy material for the rim, plus one quality, ventilated 4 pistons in front. Ford uses 2 pistons, I use 4 pistons because I hate brake fading. I always fight brake fading. Ventilated discs in the rear, of course. Ford uses a single one, I used a dual one, a dual pistons. The size is 275 millimeters. The pad type is 71. The brake balance is 75% to the front, 25% to the rear, because the whole weight of the car is at the front. That's why, yes, you need all of the brake power, all of it in front. Plus one quality, fully clad, cooling flaps, because cooling flaps will give you more, as you can see, it will give you more fuel economy. I know that the customers like the car without them because it will make the car more prestigious. No, I like to use it always. The brake airflow, as you can see, is what 100, because that's what I want, because it will give you less brake fading because the brakes will stay cool. Also the engine, I always give it this extra 5 because, as you can see, it's 636. That's what the engine required to be cool. I will give it 827. Two-seater premium, that's what the customer want. Premium CD changer, 6 CDs of course. Variable hydraulic, electronic stability control system, +2, and advanced safety. That's what I love. And here is a little bit of surprise. At first I thought I'm gonna make the suspension basic. I'm gonna choose progressive, semi-active, and active here. And no, the customers, or the buyers actually, they hated it. The selling points dropped very hard. So I've chosen the active sport. As you can see, it only goes to 92.9 and here 85.1. But look, when I chose the active comfort with these are custom settings that I made. As you can see, it goes to 85.6 and 93.7. So yes, they wanted comfy, and I'm gonna give them comfy. Why not? So these are the options, or these are the adjustment that I made. Minus 1.5 degrees on the camber in front, 0 of course because it's a solid axle on the back. The springs in front, why is it like that? Okay. Okay, so far so good. Okay, so these are the changes that I made just now. As you can see, these are all the changes. Okay, and 0 quality on the suspension. And this is the final result. The car can go up to 289 kilometers per hour. I believe the SVT Lightning can go up to all the way to up to 140 miles per hour. So mine is faster. It's faster from 0 to 100. And look at the quarter mile, 12 12.9 seconds. Yes, my friend, this car can go 12s. Yes. And the SVT Lightning actually can go, and I'm not sure, I think it's in the 16s? Not 16s, no, I'm not sure. I don't want to say wrong things. Let me check it for you guys. Come on, where is it? Yes, so the SVT Lightning can go in 14.6 seconds. This one can go in 12.9 seconds. Yes, so mine's faster too. As you can see, it's comfy, it's prestigious, it's sporty, drivable, safe, practical, it's utility, it can go off-road. The fuel mileage, or the MPG, or the fuel economy, it's acceptable in 2004, 17.1 MPG. Yes, it's good. No brake fading, of course, that's what I love. And the engine, as you can see, 554.8 horsepower, 7,200 RPM. It's just better. It's better in every way. 10.1 to 1 compression ratio, dual overhead camshaft, 32 valves, turbocharger. My car is better. So now let's see, and let's test the car and see what kind of time I will achieve with it. So this is the final result, 2.20. That's impressive. Wow, I'm really impressed. And the price is, with 10% profit to the company, $29,700. You can get all these components, all these high performance electronic LSD and twin turbocharged V8 and all this fast timing and everything. You can get this magnificent beast with only 30 grand. That's amazing. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, Mr. Jace Richards. I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed with this car, and I really had fun making it. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you like this video, remember to smash that like button, smash it hard. Let me see those likes jump really high. And if you are new to the channel, remember, if you like my video, come on, just press that subscribe button and become a cool member of this channel, and request videos also. Of course, you should always request videos according to the game support because some people choose, request like twin turbo inline 6 or supercharged engines, but unfortunately all these options are not yet available. So please check the game, check the specs, or you can ask me what does the game support, and I will answer you. It's okay. So thank you so much guys for watching. I will see you in another video very soon, and bye bye.